Jonathan is now a partner at Hawkins, Pratt and Arse. He should be happy, married, well-to-do, but he does gibber ever so on matters pertaining to his client, the so-called Count Dracula. When I returned to Whitby to pay our respects to the Westenra family, Jonathan frequently grabbed my arm and pointed.
There! My client! There!
That's a lamp.
There! My client! There!
That is a chair.
Oh, that's all right.
It's okay.
There! My client! There!
That's another lamp, dear.
Oh, okay. It's fine.
We arrived at the Westenra Manor, and we paid our respects to both Lady and Lucy, and offered our condolences to the widower, Mr. Homewood. I suspected that my mentor, Professor Van Helsing, had not expressed everything that he wanted in his extremely long and well-performed letter. So I inquired to uncover his most inner workings.
Tomorrow, before nightfall, I wish you to bring me a set of post-mortem knives. I want to cut off Lucy's head and remove her heart.
That is monstrous.
I have all good reason for all that I do. Please, won't you have faith in me?
My dear friend and mentor, of course always, but it's admittedly a tad strange.
Well, riddle me this, Mina. If Lucy did die of extreme bloodletting, where did all the blood go?
There were 2 puncture marks. But if those were the evacuation points, then the bedchamber would have been covered in blood.
Unless...
Good heavens, Professor. We must convince Mr. Homewood immediately.
Mr. Homewood? Yes? We wish to dig up your betrothed, cut her up into pieces, because we fear she may be a fearsome monster.
Right-o!
I deduced at this point, in reference to all articles, journals, and, sea shanties, that the one common denominator in all of this was this Count Dracula. So when a story about a bluffer lady who bites children was published in the newspaper, well, it was only natural to ask, was he to blame?
Oh, I wish it was so. God, I wish it was so. But it is not. I am afraid that these attacks were caused by Miss Lucy!
Now, I bet in some accounts, the men are going to say that I stayed at home while they went off to do the heroic deed of butchering Lucy Westenra. Well, I assure you, I was ready to kill the bitch.
I told you we should have met on Tuesday!
As we approached Lucy's tomb, I saw a creature attacking a small child. The professor distracted it with his lamp.
I'm a client!
I heard the gasp of Mr. Homewood as I recognized the features of Lucy Westenra. But yet, how changed. As she looked, her eyes blazed with an unholy light, and her face was wreathed in a voluptuous smile. The professor leaped forward and held between him his little golden crucifix. She recoiled from it and dashed past him as if to enter the tomb. A flock of bats flew out from around her and swarmed us. Running, we entered the tomb where we found her coffin. She was lying in there as if the whole previous experience had been but an elaborate party trick.
With being undead comes the curse of immortality. She cannot die, but she goes on, age after age, adding new victims. But If she were to die in truth, then her soul will be free, and all the evil will be past, and all the bite marks on the children will disappear.
Well, you just tell me what I'm supposed to do with this demon that's stolen the face of my betrothed, and I shall not falter.
Right, well, take this stake in your left hand,
Well.
hover it over the place of the heart of Lucy,
Well.
and stake this hammer in your right hand,
Well.
and strike it all in God's name, so that the dead we love may die in peace, and then the undead will pass away.
Are you sure?
You must do it now, Mr. Homewood!
Is there not like a pill she could take?
Please! She eats babies now. There's no pill for baby. Oh, I'll do it.
No. I'll do it. For Lucy.
When at last his mind was set on action, he took the stake and the hammer, and his hands never trembled. Finally, it lay.
Agony! Ooh,
Finally, it lay.
Forsooth I die here as I die.
That's it, they've got it. Finally, it lay still until crumbling into ash. The terrible task was over.
Come, Mr. Homewood. The demon is gone. You can now give your beloved that kiss goodbye you wanted.
It was now time to track down this immortal beast. Oh, what is that? Must have been one of those bloody bats. I am determined to not only finish my doctorate, but to track down and destroy this Nosferatu once and for all. You know what? It's rather peculiar.